Wizkid started singing music.
I was 11 years old, It started in church for me, I've always been a church boy. Like, I go to church like every Sunday, weekdays.
Bad guy.
Yeah, bad guy still. So then, I just didn't like the choir. I never wanted to be a part of the choir because, number one, my voice was too loud. So like I had issues. Like I whenever I sing with an high pitch. So like it was too loud. And then I liked rap. So I just didn't want to do the old church thing, as in you sing like regular choir guy and everything. So I just called like a couple of my friends then in church, like three of us. So you guys should come together, man. Let's like come together and form a group called Glorious Five. That was like a long time ago. So we started it then. We dropped an album in church. I dropped an album in church. Then that was when I made my first thousands. I made like 10,000 naira off that thing, and that was big money for me.
Big money.
you
Now.
know. So after that, I met OJB. When I met OJB, he allowed me to come to the studio more often. Like, I used to just go stick around. I was just that kid around. I watched Two Face record Grass to Grace.
Wow.
I watched Sounds of Time record his album, then Jack Bajantis. I watched a lot of them record like most of their biggest hits. So I was just always in the studio. Anytime someone is singing, I'd be like, yeah, I can do this better. And I talk to OJB like, let me do it. So just chill. Like for a year, I was always going to the studio and I never recorded one song.
Wow.
Then after that time, then he gave me an opportunity to record one song. Then he gave me the reason why he didn't allow me to record. He said, in order to make me be better, because when you have that hunger to record, you just keep getting better. You go like, why doesn't this guy want me to record? You just keep having stuff in your head. That's why I'm actually kind of good with freestyles now, because all the stuff I used to write, I had them in my head. Like every stuff, like I had like a very big book when I used to write my songs, and I had everything in my head. So it was really crazy then. Then when I got to record my first song, I recorded it in Surulere. I dropped it in the hood, and everybody would just pop it to you like, who's this guy? But then it was because if you're not old enough and you can't talk for yourself, they wouldn't respect you. The respect alone. So nobody respected me then, and I was young, and most of my friends were older than I was. So like all my friends were older than I was. So it was hard for me breaking into the industry. I met Nato C when I was 15.
Wow.
And then I used to write. I used to like, oh, Nato, listen to this, and he listens to it and say, yo, change this. You'll be more real, sound more. So I was just around. I've always been around music. Music has always been my thing. I've always been doing it. Then later on, I met my manager Osage like a couple of years ago, like 5 years ago actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I met her 5 years ago. Then we just started working since then. Then after that, stuff just started happening.
things just started
MI came to Lagos. He just came then, and we just met and we just became friends. And after that time, my manager had an accident. So I was really bad. I felt really bad. I was down, and she was the only thing I had then. So I was scared, like, oh, if anything
What's
happens
gonna
to
happen?
babe, like there's nothing I can do with my music. Then one Sunday, I just went to MI's house, and I went to drop off something for him, and he was like, yo, Weezy, man, I have this bit, listen to it. And he just played me the bit, and I was like, I listened to like 10 seconds, and I was like, yo, give me the mic. I just did it, and I just did a freestyle, and I just left. And before I knew it dropped the album, and everybody was like, yo, they like this song. If you don't talk money, I'm not on show. Like, but I forgot. I did that thing in like 2 seconds. Why you guys, I didn't know it was going to be that big. Then in school, people started knowing who Wizkid was. And, attention just started coming to me and stuff. So I started doing my thing, man. The thing is, I never stop recording. I never stop working because I never get comfortable.
Wow. Now the thing about you working freestyles and stuff, holla at your boy. I saw like I said, I saw the song on YouTube. It only had your picture on it. And all of a sudden, the views started to fly. Facebook went crazy. UK, everywhere went crazy. Everybody was like, who's this young kid? It sounded a little bit American, and someone said it's Nigerian, it's African. We were proud. I'm still proud right here. Now, the other one, Tease Me. Tease Me came after that. When I listened to that song, the fact that you were talking about freestyling and stuff right now just made me think back as well. Be honest, bro. Was that a freestyle in that song?
Trust me, it was, man. Like I wouldn't lie about me doing the song as a freestyle. Like people being every time I'm in the studio, like I have loads of friends with me. Like even when I did Dondo, like I just had my friends, and my friend was just like chilling with my guy. It was not like, I can't write that. Trust me, I can't. If I sit down to write a song, it's definitely going to be better than Tease Me. So, so it was just a freestyle. I just did it that day because I felt really bad. My pops were just raking for me that day. Like, yo, you need to stay in school. You need to
Real?
I'm in school still, but just still do music. I don't want you to go. You just a bad guy, man. You roll with bad friends. So when I was freestyling, I just said, nah, me be bad guys. You get? And I have bad guys. So, people just thought I was saying, I be really bad. I'm not a bad guy, really, but I'm a bad guy still. But
A very good bad guy.
I'm a very good bad guy.